Anger is not rage. Anger does not equal aggression. We can be angry and still have a heart and be wise, stay connected with what and who is really important to us. So anger isn't the problem, it's what we do with it. And where does anger actually help us? Well, sometimes it can help us become determined and focused and accomplish shit, right? We get angry because we've been letting ourselves down or others, and we get focused, and that energy can serve us. And we're still connected to our heart and what really matters to us. We're still connected to our head, our ability to think things through. And an example of where somebody stopped and figured out how to figure out whether that anger actually serves them or not. And this was a guy from attended one of our groups many years ago, a couple of decades ago, in fact. And he came into the third session of the group when we have to have a goal set up. And his goal was he was going to rate everything on a scale of 1 to 10. He described himself as somebody who would lose it every day. He was losing it on somebody somewhere. And now he stopped and he thought things through. He thought, in a minute or an hour or a day or a decade from now, or when I'm 64, which is only 3 years away from me, will this really matter? And he says that alone wiped out like 85% of his freakouts, because most things in a month or a year, they just don't really matter. And so this slowing things down, asking a question, helped him step back, gain perspective on the whole thing, and recognize whether this was worthy of his current attention. And if it was no, he would just relax and move on. And according to him, this wiped out 85% of his freakouts. He still hung on to 18 or to 15% of his freakouts, but we're after progress. We're after improvement. We're not after perfection. Perfectionism gets a lot of people into trouble in the first place, expecting perfection out of themselves or others. So next time, take a moment. How much will this matter to me in a year or a day or in a decade from now? Have a good day.